can only show you the door. You have to walk through it.
Hello guys, welcome to Mr. Lekker Crypto. Guys, in this video, we're taking a look at the king of the cryptocurrency market, Bitcoin. Bitcoin over the last 1 month is up 5.1%, but the last 1 week has seen decline in prices. The last 1 week has seen Bitcoin even touch $60,000. Bitcoin, the king of the market, trades around $61,000. Bitcoin, the king of the market, is currently below its 200-day moving average. There's fear right now in the cryptocurrency market. We'll take a look at news stories going around the Bitcoin ecosystem. Should we still be bullish in October? Are we going to still get that bullish Q4 we have been talking about? Is October still ongoing, or are we going to start dumping? Let's get down to business. Sentiment in the cryptocurrency market can quickly shift in both directions. We saw greed return back to the cryptocurrency market just a week ago. Right now, the crypto market is back to fear. And that fear arose after we saw Bitcoin nuking from 66,000. Israel and Iran have been battling it out, Middle East tensions. The Fed has increased interest rates. It feels like the whole world is coming together to give us one epic rally before the chaos starts. Liquidations have been rising in the market. A lot of traders have been losing money betting on the direction where Bitcoin will be heading to. $32 million has been lost by traders trying to bet where the price of Bitcoin will go in the last 24 hours. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin US dollar price chart. Over the last 6 months, guys, we've seen Bitcoin ranging since when Bitcoin got to its top in March of 2024. Bitcoin has not been able to rally above $73,000. In that time frame, Bitcoin has lost 33%, even going down to as low as $49,330. But the last 6 weeks have seen renewed optimism return back to the market. The last 6 weeks have seen Bitcoin go from as low as $52,000 when it was trading on the 5th of September 2024. We have seen Bitcoin rally to as high as $66,500 by the end of September. This was the biggest September gain we have seen for Bitcoin in its history. September has been known to be bearish, but this September turned out to be very bullish for Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance has gotten back to 58%. Short term, very bullish for Bitcoin. On the long term, this is bearish. We expect to see all coins now pumping as Bitcoin dominance looks to be topping. Bitcoin bull cycle outpaces historical pattern by 100 days. CoinMarketCap newly quarterly report indicates Bitcoin potentially entering a super cycle, DeFi losing to meme coins and more. There's a lot of theory going out how Bitcoin will end the cycle. There's a 4-year theory, there's a halving theory, there's a cycle theory. Guys, from my own perspective, I believe we're very close to the end of a Bitcoin super cycle. I believe we'll soon see Bitcoin having a 90% crash, and that crash will happen in the next 18 months. Buying this Bitcoin dip is a no-brainer. That's what this hedge fund manager is saying. Lekker Capital Chief Investment Officer Quinn Thomspon says this week Bitcoin dip shows a clear invalidation when compared to previous spikes. Tumble. Guys, still Bitcoin has not left that range. A lot of speculation going around the market. Will Bitcoin pump to new all-time highs? Will the halving have an effect on Bitcoin? Will Donald Trump supporting Bitcoin, the US elections? All these long stories we have been hearing about for Bitcoin has been going on in this range. Bitcoin has not still crossed $73,000. Bitcoin has still not gone below $50,000. And as long as Bitcoin is in this range, there's going to be a lot of speculation. The bulls and the bears are going to be battling it out. We saw mentions of October on social media plummet amidst crypto rout. Before we got to the month of October, there was talks of October being a very bullish month for Bitcoin, and Q4 being the very bullish quarter for Bitcoin. But the first few days of October have turned out to be very different. We've seen dumps in the first 3 days. October fever has been waning on social media as crypto market sheds $200 billion since the start of October, according to sentiment. But traders who are bullish right now are turning their attention to downsize. Bullish Bitcoin traders switch side and target new BTC lows under 60K. Traders agree that Bitcoin short-term price prospect are struggling angles towards the downside. Guys, the crowd is always wrong at the extreme. I always have this theory that when the mainstream media is telling you to buy, you want to sell. When they're telling you to sell, you want to buy. I have this theory that Bitcoin still has one final rally in 2024. That rally might see us even get to as close as $70,000. But 2025, 2024, after the election, we might see a big dump to Goblin Town. If you want to know the future, guys, you have to go to the past. The last time we first started cutting interest rates like this, we had a crash that lasted 1.5 years. I don't think this time will be different. I'm not expecting the past to repeat itself, but it just feels like it rhymes. And right now, a lot of traders are starting to take the other side of the trade. They are starting to find their downside target. More news stories going around the Bitcoin ecosystem: geopolitical tensions, US elections favors Bitcoin debasement trade. That's what JP Morgan is saying. If Donald Trump wins the United States presidential election in November, the trend could accelerate according to the reports. I have very strange feelings seeing all this bullish news about Bitcoin right now in the market, guys. You don't want to be very careful anytime you see big corporations talking to you about getting more Bitcoin. Historically, it has always been a bad sign. Historically, it has always been near a top. IMF pressures El Salvador to overhaul Bitcoin regulations. According to the National Monetary Fund, El Salvador has an annual GDP growth rate of 3% and roughly $144 million in outstanding loan. El Salvador, one of the few countries that have legalized Bitcoin as a currency, and it's no coincidence that we are seeing legacy finance put pressure on them to relax some of those rules. Bitcoin investors in better position as on-chain metrics signals market shift. That's what Glassnode is saying. Despite this week's sell-off, on-chain and technical data highlights an encouraging shift in the Bitcoin market. If you take a look at Bitcoin price, guys, Bitcoin has been doing better than all coins in the market. Bitcoin is barely 20% of its all-time highs. Bitcoin's market cap sits at the $1.2 trillion level. The highest we've seen Bitcoin's market cap get to in 2024 has been the $1.44 trillion region. I'll not be shocked if we give the $1.5 trillion a go. Bitcoin has systematically just been setting new lows since when we got to that $73,000 mark, since when Bitcoin got to the $1.45 trillion level. Bitcoin got to the $1.4 trillion level, got to $1.4 trillion, got to 1.3 trillion. So we have been reducing in the targets we have been hitting. Hopefully, Bitcoin can blast through $1.3 trillion. But right now, Glassnode say we're in better shape than where we were 6 months ago. Bitcoin price dipped below $60,000, sparks most exchange buying since 2020. Bitcoin exchanges sees mass withdrawal amidst a battle for Bitcoin price support at $60,000. I believe that $60,000 level is going to be very critical for Bitcoin. Below $60,000, the market gets very hyper bearish. Above $60,000, the market starts to find its bullish thesis. Right now, expecting Bitcoin to give us that final pump to the moon. But guys, I believe action is going to happen in the altcoin market. Bitcoin is still the king of the market. Bitcoin is still going to have a good time. But over the last 1 year, Bitcoin has been trending in the right direction. Bitcoin is still up 123%. I will not be shocked to see Bitcoin take a back seat while the altcoin market runs crazily in the coming days and the coming weeks. But guys, that will be the telltale sign of the end, as Bitcoin dominance might start plunging down to gobbling down. Remember to take some profits off the table. You are in this game for the long haul. You want to buy low, you want to sell high, you want to buy when there's fear in the market, you want to sell when greed returns. Anytime you see green candles, that's your signal to sell. Anytime you see red candles, deep red candles, that's the signal to buy if you want to be profitable in the long term. Guys, drop it out in the comment section. Are you a Bitcoin bull? Do you think we're still going to see higher prices in 2024? How high do you think Bitcoin can end the year? Will Q4 end up being very bullish, or will the dump start in Q4? Drop your thoughts about that in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more awesome videos like this. Turn on the post notification to get notified anytime I drop a new video and anytime I go live. Remember guys, when it comes to investing, nothing will pay off more than educating yourself. And investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Invest in the long haul. Don't get too scared. Don't get too greedy. See you guys in my next video.
Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.